Halo's custom games have always been one of the best things about the franchise.
May we ask you to get up and spin around in a circle so we can examine you?
Okay.
Lovely though. We
I'd
need
just like to see what kind of
Slower,
armor you have.
slower.
Alright.
Yeah, nice and slow.
If you were there for any of the glory days of Halo custom games like I have, consider yourself very lucky. You have seen the light and things were good.
So,
Am I
of
gonna make some weird porno?
course not. Does it look
What?
like a porn set to you?
Does
It's
this
an
look
interview.
Yeah,
like,
it does
does this
actually.
look
You know,
like
the
a
nice
porn set?
sofa, the camera.
We know what
Guys,
we're doing.
This is our clan recruitment.
Most of you guys who watch me for Halo content are here from Halo 5. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy Halo 5. I wouldn't have made this many videos about it if I didn't. But if you guys were there during the glory days of Reach custom games, man oh man, you'll know why it is so sweet to look back at the past. And that's exactly what this video is gonna do.
Let the past die.
Fuck you! We're starting with Halo 3, boy. The way Halo 3 custom game started is of course with Forge mode. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Bungie created Halo 3's Forge mode just for moving crates and barrels, deleting weapons, adding weapons to maps. That was all it was for. But people are crazy, people are creative. People are kind of weird.
Of course we turned it into this, why the fuck not? We had this idea, how'd we get here?
The community saw this super basic editing tool and went, nuh-uh.
This is what Halo is now.
Yeah, you
Hammering
guys should be good
objects
now.
down into a hole. Thank you, Bungie.
Bungie saw this and went, check this out. People still argue about Halo Reach until today because people are just bored like that, but I personally love this game, and a big reason for that love is its custom games.
Oh, some nice armor you got there.
It's kind of all the angles.
How many inches can you handle by yourself? I mean, enemies can you handle by yourself?
In my opinion, Halo Reach custom games are one of the best highlights of this entire franchise. People just made the craziest maps and game types and custom games. Everyone's creativity was unleashed, save for a few remakes here and there. But for the most part, everything was just amazing. I mean, who could forget what you're seeing right now? This is Speed Halo. It's not one of my personal favorite custom games, but I can understand why it's the favorite of so many people. It's absolutely crazy. I think a big reason for Reach's custom games being very popular back then was, other than it being inherently fun, were the content creators making stuff about it. Back in those days, we had channels as big as Rooster Teeth making these custom game showcase videos, and who can forget Achievement Horse? To those of you unfamiliar with it, Achievement Horse was this very popular series based on Halo Reach Forge and customs. That series was my shit. I should make that. I should make that for Halo's sake. Hey boys, I have Halo 3 Anniversary. Let's take a tour of some good old classic Reach custom games, shall we? Jump Rope is an absolute classic and it's so simple. You just stand there and you just jump to avoid death. This is one of the most popular ones. I'm sure you guys have seen remakes of it, but nothing really captures the original, does it? Of course, we have Duck Hunt. I'm not actually sure if this one started in Reach, but it sure as hell got played a lot in Reach and every other Halo game that it was made in since then. I've gotten sick of Duck Hunt, but you can't deny that it's one of those staple minigames of Halo. There were so many crazy Reach minigames, it'll take forever to cover all of them, but here are some classics. You know, you got Avalanche, you got Cat and Mouse. Most of these you can see in the old Halo Forge Epidemic channel. Press F to pay respects. Reach was the peak of their popularity. I mean, look at these numbers. They were getting that regularly. Back then, it made sense for you to just be a pure Halo Forge / custom games YouTube channel. But nowadays, nuh-uh. You got these classics like Nom Nom, hell, even Hunger Games, which is like one of the most boring things ever. Zombie Highway, I think, began in Reach, and it's one of my favorite games. Battleship Blockade. Holy fuck, this game, I love it. Alright, boys, listen up. Let's go get those gummy bears and go home.
Yes, sir!
Aw, thanks you guys.
Get the gummy bears, quick, in and out! Careful, boys, make your mama proud. Elliot, no! No, Elliot, no! Oh god, Bob, don't do it! I don't really give a fuck about Bob, dude. Oh my god, help! Help, oh my god, Jesus Christ! Oh shit, what the fuck, dude? I'm gonna take down their tank, boys, I'm gonna do it! Get your ass up here! I'm ready, how about you? Yeah, get some! I got him! I got him! Target down! I need an exfil, quick! Quick! I'm in! I'm in, dude! Go, go, go! Move! Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Seriously? Stop. It's
Oh.
on my last.
Sorry, Mom. Yeah, I'll keep it down.
And those were just the minigames. We haven't even talked about Infection. There were so many great Infection maps and game modes, but my absolute favorite ones are the Linear Infection map series. People made entire storylines about groups of survivors running away from zombies, and it was amazing. My favorite was the Origins series. It starts with the lab. Something happened in the labs, now there's zombies coming out of the elevator. Part 2, keep these bitches away from the gummy bears.
Bob, I need help. Bob, god damn it, Bob.
Part 3 is my favorite. It has a warthog, and it actually inspired my own linear flood map in Halo 4, City of Grey. To those who know about City of Grey, Stuart, bless you. This series was awesome. You could actually get invested in the story that the map creators made for you. It ends with you going to a boat, holding out in it, and then at the end of everything, you go into the ocean for more peaceful times. And that's how it ends. A proper way to finish this survivor story.
Someone on the boat was infected. What the fuck?
It was Bob who was sick. Damn it, Bob. Part 4 ends with you getting on a falcon that you can fly 2 feet off the ground. Still better than survive the underground. And after all that, this is what happens to Halo custom games.
Hey Rex.
Oh, yo,
sounds
should we get a
pretty
Mexican?
Pretty sweet.
El Cangri.
Mexican would be nice.
2323.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
let's get a Mexican.
Salty
Let's get a
meat.
Mexican.
That's my friend in there. He doesn't have a mic there.
Would you like to be called El Cangri, or Jose?
Just call me El.
He wants to be called Juan. Let's go.
Okay, Jose. Alright.
Okay,
So
okay,
go
I
to this
see.
teleporter.
Juan.
No,
Juan.
no,
over
no,
here.
no, 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 no,
Juan. No. Over here.
no.
Pedro, that way.
L.
Hey, Puerto. Over here.
Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. As you guys know, Halo 4 was a pain in the ass to the community, but that's not to say I didn't have fun with it. After all, my channel did start with Halo 4, so I did play a lot of custom games in it, and a lot of them were very enjoyable. Halo 4 had new mechanics and new game modes that forgers took advantage of and made crazy minigames out of. People got clever with it, as people usually do.
Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Mr. Pokefall, and how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, and that's what we're gonna be doing today.
We had minigames like Icebreakers that took advantage of the Dominion shields. People made Shmeef, of course they did. There's Husky Raid, Tremors, Minotaur. A lot of good and fun stuff came out of Halo 4.
Do not go.
Oh! No!
But the game was bad and the numbers were going down for everyone. Press F to pay respects. Halo 4 was looking like the beginning of the end, and to a lot of people it was. That's why they jumped ship. Stigma was made in Halo 4. That should be sign enough that this is the apocalypse. But there were some who stayed, and if you were one of those, then props to you, cause so am I. People continued to get creative and make good stuff. We have Green Lanterns, that was a lot of fun. Omi Shogun was one of the more creative minigames I've seen. You're fighting this giant robot that's operated by the enemy team. They have Spartan lasers for the eyes, rocket hogs at the shoulders, insane. This one really took advantage of the game's mechanics. You use the sticky detonator and its sensor to fucking kill people with crates that are falling down onto people just standing in line trying to survive. Halo 4 sucked, so people made their own fun out of it.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Reckless Riley and
As far as infection, or rather flood goes, Halo 4 was pretty good for it. People used the New Forge's tools to create cool effects and basically just make great maps. Linear Flood was a lot of fun with custom games like Favela Vengeance. This one was an Alan Wake themed Linear Flood map. City of Grey was my own creation and it was inspired by the Linear Infection map from Halo Reach that had the Warthog. This one had a fucking tank. When Running Fails was and still is one of the best driver die maps ever created in Halo. Arguably the most popular custom game in Halo 4 was Slender. It was very spooky. Come on, you motherfucking... One batch! 2 batch! Penny and dime. Last Stand was made in Halo, even cool mods like Mini Slayer. So when Halo 4 was done, and a lot of people were very disappointed with it, obviously the next step is to make the next Halo game uplifting and something that will bring the community back together again. Right? What? Who made this? Oh my god, dude. Whose idea was this? Oh my... Can you just... Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Were there any notable stuff in this game? I mean, other than scripting being introduced, I can't really think of anything like... Wait, we got... nothing.
Just for daddy. Thanks. Okay. What kind of armor is that?
Wait, guys, he's 12.
But there was a new hope. New life was breathed into this franchise. Wait, breathed? betrothed, I don't know. Halo 5 Forge is amazing, and so custom games are amazing. People also stuck around because the game itself wasn't utter trash. People made some quality stuff. Halo was getting back on the radar. The big Forge and custom games channels were getting numbers similar to what we were seeing back in Reach. And I know I dog a lot on our boy Stuart here, but you gotta admit the stuff he's done and the activity that he gets has helped this community. Let's also not forget about these bad boys. The really good and really creative custom games were just out of this world. I mean, look at this classic duck hunt, and then look at this shit! Literally fucking pirate battles? A gigantic bug zapper, big ass pig, small pigs. If I wanted to include every cool and creative custom game from Halo 5, this video would be an hour long. It's not without its faults though. People were addicted to remakes, and I mean addicted. There were so many. Some people dedicated their lives to making remakes. You know, you gotta get those YouTube features, get those followers, fucking. Now this is pod racing, motherfucker. Epic space battle. Some dude made a giant playable Halo ring. Someone made a game where you play as a spatula and the objective is to flip eggs. Jesus Christ. As far as Infection goes, it was okay. The game mode was alright, although some maps were really, really good. I'm not saying it's not fun, it's a lot of fun, but you know, it's normal. Infection games aren't the highlight of Halo 5's customs, it's minigame. There was like one good drive or die map. It's sad how bad Halo 5's linear Infection maps are. If it was up to me, I would just scratch out Survive the Garbage and all its minions from the history books. I'd rather we have no linear Infection map. It's teaching people the wrong thing. This is not linear Infection. This is the laziest. Do I think we can ever get back to the glory days of custom games and Halo in general? Not really. I think it's a tiny chance that we do, and it's tragic. But that's just me, you know, I'm a cynic. Halo 5 was definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, it's been over 2 years since the game was released, and people are still playing it. People are still playing custom games. I can see it in the browser. So, you know, there's a chance. There's still a chance that we can sail away into peaceful times. But until we eradicate every clan recruitment map in the customs browser, we're never getting there.